welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited about this video because it's something that I was kind of anticipating, and I haven't been this excited about an eyeshadow palette makeup product in ages. Mentally, my mind was set on this. Mentally, I was in my mind saying, I want this. I know it's going to be good, so I need it. If you don't know about this, you've probably been living under a rock. It is the Subculture Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. You guys have seen the reviews on it. You've seen the good and the bad, mostly bad, but I'm here to say I'm here to give this palette a chance. It's just a great fall palette, and I feel like I could utilize the majority of the colors in the palette on my skin tone. So I was really excited when she debuted this one. It's just something different. Now, I will say, I bought the Modern Renaissance palette because of the hype. I honestly never reached for this. I don't really like it as much as I thought I would. But it's just a palette that was extremely hyped up. I played into the hype, and I feel like I got played. It's something that's nice to have in your collection to say, hey, I was around when this came out, but I kind of regret buying this because I don't utilize it as often as I would like, but I feel like I would with the Subculture palette. That's why I'm really excited to give you guys a review on it. I'm gonna do an eye look that as soon as I saw this palette, I felt like it would be perfect for. So I'm literally gonna talk you through this review and show you guys my honest opinion on it. I know people did not like this palette. They were not here for it, but I wanted to give it a chance. And I did not want it to be like the Heat palette from Urban Decay. Mentally, I was not feeling the palette. I swatched it, got excited for it, got it home, played with it, and I was like, it's not even what everybody's hyping it up to be. With this palette, and I'm always the type of person to go against the grain. If everybody hates it, I know I'm gonna love it. That's me. That is me. If everybody loves something, I know that I'm gonna hate it. I'm like that with a lot of things. Mostly music. If everybody loves a song that's on the radio, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna hate it. That's just me. Call it going against the grain. That's just my personality. So without further ado, let's get into this palette. So I have primed, I've laid my foundation, set everything. We're just gonna go straight into the eyes. The foundation that I used today were a combination of the e.l.f. foundation along with the Kat Von D. I just like the way the color is because I'm finding that my Kat Von D in 74 tends to be a little too dark. I set with the usual, the Black Opal finishing powder. And yeah, let me stop talking and jump right into this. So, oh, and also on my eyes, I do have the Smashbox 24 Hour. And I told you guys this is a look that I have been wanting to try for forever. So the first shade we're gonna go into is probably Electric. So Electric is like, I've swatched this shade a million times at work. It's like an iridescent greeny. It's very mermaid-ish, if that makes any sense. And it's a color that I really, really wanted to play with. So I'm gonna do a halo eye. And just from the reviews that I've seen on YouTube, Instagram, I'm very cautious about how I'm applying and how much product I'm picking up. So I'm starting with Electric in the center. And I'm just dabbing it on, and it's so far giving me all kinds of life. Again, I'm not swiping, I'm literally just dabbing in the center of my eye. So that's Electric. So far so good. I haven't had any crazy fallout, but that is also just a topper shade. Now we're gonna gravitate more into the colors that people felt like gave them a little bit of fallout or a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna start with Fudge here. She's also had Fudge in a bunch of other palettes as well. Now I will say, I can't show you this on camera, but like I said, since I've seen other reviews, I'm not really just digging into the product. I'm literally tapping, like lightly tapping the surface. Now that I'm noticing that I'm tapping the surface, I do see a lot of fallout. But I'm being a little precautious because, again, I've known that, hey, if you dig your brush into the product, you're going to have tons of fallout. So I'm just going to go on the outer corner of the eye as well as the inner corner with fudge. So I'm starting my transition here. I'm going to take it above electric just a little bit. And I'm just blending out. Alright, the next shade we're gonna dabble in is Howdy here. Now, I will say you do have a lot of pigment in the palette, so a little bit goes a long way. So I'm barely picking up Rowdy. And another thing that I'm noticing, I'm not having a hard time blending the product. A lot of people said they had a really hard time blending it. It was not moving very smooth. I'm not finding that problem. I'm actually blending these shadows very, very easy. And also, if anybody cares what brush I'm using, I don't know because the writing is gone off of this one, but I do have another one. It is the Pro Blending Brush number 27 from Sephora collection. Not having any problems, honestly, you guys, blending this out. I have no idea what people are talking about. So now let's add a transition color. I did not like the transition selection in this palette only because I feel like I need something deeper. I am going to go in with this one. If this one doesn't work for me, I'm just going to use probably Morocco from her Ambrosi palette to blend out. So we're going to go in with New Wave as a transition, lightly just picking it up. And yeah, as I thought, no, I don't like that as a transition. So I'm going to go in with Morocco here. And Morocco is just a deeper burnt orange. So we're just lightly adding Morocco to my crease for a nice transition. And last, the shade that I've been wanting to play with since I got this palette. I love this shade. I just think it would be perfect with deeper skin tones. And I actually want to do an eye look with these two colors here because I love emeralds and burgundies together. I have no idea why, but I love it. So we're going to go in with Axis. Again, lightly tapping it. Justin just walked through the door. Hopefully he won't bother me. And I'm going to add that to the crease as well. Of course, he's coming back here to bother me. Hi, babe.
What's up?
I'm filming. You can't be in here.
I can be here. You can edit the shit out.
So yeah, I'm just going to add that right over Rowdy.
And I'm going to go pink.
Again, you guys, I'm not having any problems blending this shadow. I have no idea what people were talking about. I was a little afraid that electric would be, being that it's a topper shadow, I just felt like electric was going to go all over my eye. I'm not having any crazy fallout under the bottom. Like, I'm dumbfounded. Like, I have no idea what people were talking about. So give me a second. I'm just going to add my eyeliner and add some shadow to the bottom lash line. I'll be right back, guys.
Is that your eclipse eye? See, it looks like the sun in the middle and you got...
Okay, you can leave. You can leave.
I thought you were trying to do an eclipse look.
No. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. I had no problems blending anything in this palette, honestly. Like I said, the only thing that I hate is that this, the shade, the transition shades, couldn't spit it out, are not deep enough for my skin tone. I would probably use that as a lid color as well as that. whatever, what y'all talking about. Like, I like this palette. I love this palette, as a matter of fact. I blended Axis and Rowdy, and I was so afraid of those two shadows because I felt like everybody was just giving this palette a really bad name. So far, so good. I'm going to finish the rest of this look, and I'll get back with you guys with my initial opinion. Alright, you guys, I am back with the finished look. I will name everything that I use in this video probably in the description bar. Overall, my opinion on the Subculture palette is I love it. It was everything that I expected it to be. One other thing that I did in this video that I did not show on camera, I did go in with All Star as a transition as well, and it worked perfectly with this eye look. I will say, if you decide to get your hands on this palette, believe the hype that the shadows are extremely pigmented. All it takes is a tap into the product for you to pick it up. I do not recommend digging into the product, really kind of swooshing it in, because you will have a lot of pigment on your brush, which causes for a lot of fallout on the face. I honestly did not have any fallout because, like I said, a little goes a long way. I'm highly pleased with the palette. There was one other color in here that I really wanted to play with. This is, what is it, Cube? It is a nice iridescent color. It's great for topping a different shadow. I don't know about putting it on solely by itself unless you are extremely fair skinned, but I'm pleased. This palette was everything I expected it to be. I'm excited to try something like this with that greeny shade. It's just perfect for fall. It's different from what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is coming out with everything all warm, all those orangey burnt reds. This was just refreshing because it's not in that family. It's a nice cool palette. So I loved it. That was my honest opinion about it. I'm glad I purchased it. I will not be returning it like I did the Heat palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mini review. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm probably gonna go to Popeyes with this makeup on and probably either freak everybody out or wow everybody. There's a Popeyes right down the street, and whenever I'm done filming, I like to stop in there. And people are either like, they don't understand it, or just kind of like, girl, where you going?